여기 맞아? 만렙이요? 한 2, 30 정도는 되지 않을까? 20은 절대 아니겠고 3, 40?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
아니 무슨 영국에 이렇게 외국인들이 많아.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
오.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
사실 별자리 위치도
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
좀 바뀌었다고
We
하더라고요.
Ravenclaws must stick together.
과거에 비하면.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
고마워, 정말 친절하구나.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
창고 지역에서 아밋의 망원경 찾기.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Oh, good that did.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
수반 아니야?
Revelio.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
찾는 거 도와줄까?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
재밌을 것 같네. 나도 할래.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Lumos.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be
눈이
here.
광기에
It is good
가득
to
찬
leave the
눈인데
glass from now and then.
이 녀석 별에 미친 자야.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
별에 미친 자.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I
Revelio.
expected.
Accio. Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
줌을 해야 되나?
As soon as you've lined up the telescope,
검은
we will be
고자리.
able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
기대되네.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
천문학 수업 완료됐군요. 자, 이제 레비오사를 배워야 됩니다. 윙가르디움 레비오사. 베네무스 텐타큘라를 획득하고 사용해라. 맨드레이크를 획득하고 다수의 적들을 상대로 사용해라. 일단 호그스미드로 가야겠네요. 레번 애들이 머리도 좋은데 창의력 넘치는 애들이 많은 것 같아요. 다 교수 지망생들이야. 그래. 대학원의 저주에 사로잡힌 자들.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. What can I do for you today?
이분이 아니네.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Mine now, Demi guys.
저쪽이었나? 어디였지? 기억이 안 나. 여긴데?
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes.
여기도 아니네. 일단 요런 거 사놓고.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
필요 없는 거 좀 처분하고.
You've a good head for business, haven't you?
퀴디치 글러브 강하네.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
장비. 마저 팔어.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. No one can say I don't keep a stacked
분명히
shelf.
어디서 맨드레이크 파는 걸 봤는데 어디였지? 베네무스 텐타큘라도 파는 거 봤는데
I shall sort something out.
어디였지? 누구냐? 누가 팔고 있냐? 마법동물 부산물 서점. 서점은 아니지 않을까? 여기였나?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
아, 레비오사 배우기 힘드네요.
Aloha Mora.
미확인 망토랑 로브.
Revelio.
히포그리프 조각상.
Who ran all those goblin loyalists off?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
물건을 좀
What do you
봅시다.
have for sale?
당신이
What can I help you with today?
아, 이 아저씨도 아니야. 누구지? 분명히 봤는데.
I hope to see you again sometime.
맨드레이크를 어디서 획득할 수 있을까? 상의는 맵에 이렇게 표시가 안 돼서. 어퍼였나? 여기였나? 어퍼였던 것 같기도 하고. 히포그리프요? 그 아마
What are you up to now?
사전 구매 특전인가 그걸로 받을 수 있을걸요? 탑승 가능한 걸로 알고 있어요.
Beaumont should have returned.
Revelio.
Had by dark wizards he was.
Mine now, Demi guys.
뭐 이거 왜 안 돼? 지금 밤 아니야? 획득. 탐색하기.
Revelio.
호박 주스. 오, 기숙사 스카프. 드디어 새로운 스카프가 나왔어. 호박즙이 붓기 빼는데 좋아요.
Revelio.
아니 나는 근데 여기 이거 하러 온 게 아닌데.
Groundrot's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
상점 어디 가서 상점.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
상점.
Played a hand in his disappearance.
맨드레이크를 어디서 얻을 수 있는지를 아무도 모르나? 요 근처인 것 같은데. 두꺼비.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
물어볼 NPC가 없네. 교수님한테 가서 물어봐야 되나? 요 녀석.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
컷. 거미?
Protego.
여기 또 멀린의 시험이 있네요. 근데 높은 데 있다. 오케이. 이 근처에 상점을 본 것 같은데. 너 후플푸프애잖아. 여기서 뭐하냐?
Revelio.
스크롤이 근처에 있는데? 아, 잘못 눌렀어. 맨드레이크는 어디서 구할 수 있을까? 무조건 돈 주고 사야 되는 걸까? 의문투성이다. 고양이 천지구만. 저 위에 있나봐. 아닌가? 여기 스크롤이 있다는데 대체 어디 있는 거지? 우물도 아니고 뭐야? 어디 있는 거야? 여기 있을 법한데. 못 찾겠다. 지하도 아닌데. 어디 있는지를 모르겠네.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
누구세요?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
가진 게 아무것도 없어요.
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared.
나중에 하나 만들어서 갖다 드리겠습니다. 상인. 그래, 저 상인. 아저씨.
See if there's something you need.
아, 아저씨 가지고 있었어요. 그래, 아저씨가 맞았어.
Thank you for your patronage.
좋아요. 감사합니다.
That's been a pleasure.
자, 이거를 사용을 해야 돼, 이제. 저 녀석한테 써볼까? 일단 요 녀석. 빨리 와봐. 됐어. 맨드레이크도 써보자. 오.
Assignment's all finished.
오케이, 과제 완료. 혀 내놔, 이 녀석. 혀를 레비오사 시켜버리네. 좋아요. 훌륭하게 과제를 완수했다. 돌아갑시다. 퀘스트 내용이 약초학 수업에 출석하기. 약초학 수업이면 퀘스트 선택이 안 됐나? 왜 이게 지도상에 위치하기 어디서 하길래? 온실로 가면 되지 않을까?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
이제 만드라고라 재배 가능한가? 갈릭 교수에게 돌아가세요.
See you again.
교수님,
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
윙가르디움 레비오사. 마음대로 왔다 갔다 할 수 있구나.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
주문을 일단 요거를 여기다가
Accio.
아 실수.
Wingardium Leviosa.
왜 안 돼? 아 이렇게. 오케이. 내 맘대로 왔다 갔다 할 수 있어. 푸뿌뿌뿌님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 막시마 마법약. 아무튼 배웠어. 이제 메인큐 할 수 있다. 높은 아성. 네티가 폐허가 된 성 근처에서 나를 기다리고 있다. 갑시다. 여기.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
These rocks have seen better days.
Nothing over here either.
오케이. 일단 찍고 대기.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it.
이걸 매번
I've cast
친구들한테
magic I
설명을
can't
해야 하다니.
otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
그래, 알겠어. 같이 찾자.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
흉벽을 오르세요.
What are you up to now?
어떻게 오르죠?
Venite. Oh, nothing.
어떻게 올라? 아하. 아, 이거는 안 되겠죠?
I wonder what that does.
오케이.
That did it.
Levioso. Accio.
오케이.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
좋아요. 이거를 이거 안 된다. 이 상태로는 마법을 못 써. 어떻게 하면
Dead end. Must be another way in.
오케이.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Restrain the beast!
히포그리프잖아. 헐, 괴롭히지 마.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted. There's got to be another way to get up to the roof.
지팡이래. 빗자루를 타면 되지 않을까?
Stays out of trouble.
빗자루를 왜 탈 생각을 안 하지?
For your information, I received an owl from her just the other day. As for her protection, it is well and bound.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
자동으로 바뀌네? 어떻게 이걸 하지?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이걸 어떻게 활용을 하지? 어허? 여기서 쓰는 건가? 알 것 같기도 하고.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
그렇지, 이거죠. 근데 이거를 여기서
Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
아니야? 잠깐만. 호잇! 이렇게 하면 되지.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Leviosa. Confringo.
컷.
Alohomora.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
빡세네요. 뭐지? 발판 같은 게 필요한가? 점프로 저기까지 도달하고 그런 건 아니겠지?
You're going home in a wooden box.
그래요?
How does that feel? Confringo. Leviosa. I refuse to. Accio.
컷.
Alohomora.
좋아요. 솔직히 이제 전투가 더 이상 두렵지 않다. 물약이 너무 많아. 뭐야 이거?
Revelio.
아스트리드에게 내가 숨겨둔 거 잘 지켜봐, 알았지? 만약 내가 갑자기 사라진다면 그건 네 거야. 몽땅 가져와서 숨겼다. 뭘 숨겼다는 거지? 뭘 숨겼는지 모르겠지만 대단치 않은 것 같네요.
Highwing. It's
All right. There we go.
알로호모라 빨리 풀어줘.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homora.
Hurry.
야, 이렇게 태워져 버리네. 히포그리프 지능이 되게 높나봐. 야, 지팡이보다 낫다. 아, 빗자루보다 낫다.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
야, 이거는 진짜 그 팬들의 어떤 감성을 되게 자극하는 그런 구간인 것 같다. 얼마나 이거 히포그리프를 타고 호그와트 주변을 날아다니고 싶었겠어.
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
하이윙. 새 아이템이 잠금 해제되었습니다. 그래서 우린 이제 뭘 할 수 있지? 잠깐. 새로운 퀘스트가 있습니다.
Slow down now. There we go.
입구가 어디야? 입구가 어딘지 모르겠네.
Go!
아, 날 버리고 갔어. 아. 오케이. 봅시다. 다시 길을 따라가기. 갈릭 교수님 플리펜도 보름초를 재배하고 수확해라. 지도 내실로 이동하세요. 호그와트에서 찾아야겠죠? BGM 왜 이래?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
어려운 질문이네요.
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much.
I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
유감스러운 소식이 하나 있어요.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
같이 가요. 퀘스트 안 생기나? 퀘스트. 퀘스트가 엄청 많이 생겼다. 마지막 파수꾼을 찾을 준비를 하세요. 이게 안 열렸어. 세계지도. 루구드 성이 여기였나? 어디였지? 여기였나? 요 근처였던 것 같은데.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
퀘스트. 찰스 루구드의 시험. 옳게 왔군요. 다행히.
the high wing.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
역시 빗자루보다는 히포그리프지. 어떻게 내려?
I should dismount here.
Over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
정문이 아닌 다른 길을 찾아야 된다고?
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
다 때려잡으면 안 될까요?
I.
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
Levioso. Isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child, but which child? We could. Levioso.
오, 실패.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we're done.
It does sound good here. Let's do that.
Are you sure you're not a lugger?
Levioso.
Arrogant child!
Accio. Pulsar.
Where did they go?
Levioso.
아, 했는데. 해치웠나?
How
Oh.
nice.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! Levioso. I'll get you for that!
Accio. There. That's our way in.
별것도 아닌 녀석들이. 석궁화살은 대체 어떻게 하면 훔칠 수 있는 거죠? 너무 모르겠는데?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
오랜날 오랜만님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다.
You could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
맞습니다. 제 친구가 빌런입니다.
knows about the keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
덤벼.
Levioso. Put me down!
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Oh, how childish! Expulso!
Oh no.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. How?
Leviosa!
오! 아이고.
You'll pay for that! I won't.
Reductor! You'll regret this for the rest of your short life!
No more happy days for you.
해치웠나? 아이 잘못했어.
That's just the beginning.
So close!
오!
Fight for me!
You won't get away with that. You won't survive.
해치웠나? 허접허접한 녀석들이야.
Revelio.
먹을 거 많은 거 봐. 제 마법이 강력한 것 같다고요? 맞습니다. 거의 레전설급 아닌가요? 그러게요. 이 친구들이 감당하기에는 제가 너무 강해져 버린 것 같습니다. 저기 위로 올라가야 될 것 같은데 여기서 가면 되나? 오. 아, 교수님이잖아.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
교수님 상호작용이 안 돼요. 왜일까요? 하나 더 찾아야 돼. 하나를 못 찾았어. 하나 여기 있구나. 아 이런. 오케이. 찰스 루구드의 초상화 찾기.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
Lumos.
어디 있을까 조상화?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
여기 계셨군요.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
준비됐어요.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
간다.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in London.
기다리고 계십시오. 제가 멋지게 성공하고 돌아오겠습니다. 근데 좀 어렵던데 이거. 퍼즐이 좀 난이도가 있어.
Revelio.
어허.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이거를 이렇게는 안 되는데?
Leviosa.
아, 퇴근 축하드립니다. 아, 이렇게는 못 가나봐. 뭔가 에피소드가 있었나요? 글쎄요. 있었다고 해야 될까? 오케이, 됐다. 두 번째 시험을 하러 왔습니다. 이게 두 번째인지 세 번째인지 모르겠다. 그 파수꾼이었던 멤버들 중에 이제 루구드라고
That pin is I'll need to move it.
한 분이 계신데 그분의 후손이 고블린들이랑 손을 잡은 것 같습니다. 아, 실패. 아. 해치웠나? 기숙사 엠블럼 스카프.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Levioso. Confringo.
이걸 부순다고? 여기서? 이렇게 가면 되나? 잘하고 있는 것 같아 현재까지는. 이거 아니야?
There's a pillar here with no ledge near it. I need to grab onto.
오케이 컷. 얘는 어떻게 막지? 안 보이는 애네. 안 보이는 애 이걸로 드러낼 수 있어야 되지 않아?
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this.
해치웠나? 오케이 해치웠어. 해치우긴 했는데 이거를 어떻게 모르겠다. 어떻게 해야 될지. 이리로 들어가면 어떻게 해야 되는 거야?
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
이거를 이쪽으로?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
그게 그거 아니야?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
뭔 차이지? 반대로 해야 되나?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
원리를 잘 모르겠어.
Accio.
이게 안 돼?
Leviosa.
뭐야, 왜 멈췄지?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
뭔 차이야?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
어렵다. 처음으로 난관에 부딪혔다. 이건 또 뭐야? 원래 이런 문이었나? 뭐지?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이렇게 올려놓고 아니야 이거? 이렇게 해야 돼? 뭔지 모르겠는데?
Leviosa.
뭔지 모르겠어.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
이것도 뭐가 있는 것 같은데. 그래. 아까는 이거 상호작용이 안 돼가지고 몰랐는데.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
요렇게 하면 갈 수 있는 줄 알았는데 뭐지? 이렇게 해서 올라갈 수 있나? 안 돼, 안 돼, 안 돼.
Accio. Leviosa.
아무튼 올라갔다. 근데 이게
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
맞아? 아닌데?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
와, 어떻게 하는지 진짜 모르겠다.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Accio.
어렵네. 아씨.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
여기까지는 했는데
Wingardium Leviosa.
이 다음이 문제인데?
Leviosa.
아, 그냥 이렇게 가면 되는구나. 오케이. 아무튼 성공했어. 그게 중요한 거야. 잘은 모르겠지만. 또 오겠죠, 이 녀석들.
Leviosa. Leviosa. Protego. Accio. Repulsor. Leviosa. Accio. Repulsor.
컷. 어? 25개가 최대인가봐요. 스물다섯 개면 깨고도 남지. 아이고. 오케이. 아.
Leviosa. Repulsor. Accio. Protego. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Confringo.
오케이.
Protego.
아. 요 큰 녀석.
Confringo.
목을 베어버려라.
Leviosa.
Levioso. Accio. Pulso. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
다 잡았나? 보스. 아, 했는데. 아. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 뭐야 이거? 스튜피드 파이. 실패. 계속 그것만 할 거야? 주워 먹자. 아! 높아지는 기대치. 아, 멋있다. 마무리. 화려하구만.
What a relief.
여기까지 왔으면은 클리어 했다고 볼 수 있겠죠? 펜시브네. 일단 보상을 먹고 이번에 왼쪽 눈.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
괜찮은 건가? 나가기. 곱게 못 나갈 것 같은데. 뭔가 튀어나올 것 같아. 아닌가? 곱게 나왔네요.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
기억 속에서 이사도라는 아버지의 가슴에서 뭘 없앴던 거죠?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
시험이 마지막이 아니야?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to
또
hone your
마법
magic.
실력을 갈고 닦아야
If you
됩니까?
learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
그냥 바로 메인 퀘스트 계속 하면 안 되나요? 계속 공부를
I
하래.
know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
겨울이 되었습니다. 이렇게 한 학기씩 지나가는구나. 이제 좀 학생답네. 새로운 퀘스트가 있습니다. 불과 악행 포피 스위팅을 만나세요. 세계지도. 이렇게 멀리? 일단 여기서 히포그리프를 타던 빗자루를 타던 해야겠네요. 호인 교수의 과제. 승차감이요? 빗자루보다 좀 나은 것 같기도 하고. 내려가자 좀. 내려가면 안 될까 우리? 착륙이 잘 안 돼. 착륙 좀 시켜줘. 착륙을 못하겠어. 됐다. 오케이. 아, 착륙이 힘들어. 쉽지 않아.
Highwing, go!
500원 넣은 거 끝났다고요?
Matty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail.
혼테일 홀
I also
드래곤 아니야?
overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
비밀로 할게.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
저는 밀렵꾼을 잔뜩 살해했습니다.
That could have gone worse.
믿어주십시오.
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
정말 뭔가 있을 수도 있지.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here,
거머리 좀
perhaps we can find
줍자고
out why.
물소제비 그만하고. 밀렵꾼들의 흔적을 찾으세요.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor, still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
아니 남이 마시던 거 마시지 말고 거지야?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
거머리는 그렇게 안 크죠.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
근데 큰 거는 커. 우리나라에 있는 거머리들은 좀 작은 편이고 서양 거머리가 되게 크더라고요.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
난 더 이상 숨지 않는다. 학살이다. 다 죽여버려.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not...
Levioso! Compulso! Protego!
Shall we finish what we started? Back for more.
Accio!
오케이.
Release!
Accio!
Damn you! Hold still!
해치웠나?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
이런 꼬맹이들한테도 마법으로 얻어맞는 거 보면은 쟤네들은 마법 실력이 얼마나 없는 거야.
Reparo.
레파를 오랜만에 쓰네요. 입장하기. 라틴어도 아닌 것이
What in Merlin's
약간
name?
라틴어를 비튼 것 같은 느낌?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
그냥 다 죽여버리면 안 될까? 관중들 사이를 몰래 지나갔어요.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demogorgon right now.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
얘는 잡으면 안 돼?
Confringo!
아, 장비 슬롯이 가득 찼대요. 아, 이런. 그새 또 가득 찼어. 오, 장착하기, 파괴하기. 맨손. 어디로 가야 돼? 뛰어넘어야 되나? 아닌데? 이거 안 넘어가지는데? 뭐지? 뭐야, 왜 안 뚫려? 버그인가? 아, 이쪽이 길이구나.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is...
Well played. Grave mistake.
Confringo.
Won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus!
Leviosa.
해치웠나? 또 장비야? 장비가 너무 자주 나오는데? 보라색, 보라색 껴주고. 너무 촌스러우니까 다른 색깔로 바꿔주고. 망토와 로브. 미확인이 많네요. 한번 들러야겠다. 비밀의 방. 오, 턱시도 뭐죠? 하지만 방어력이 낮다. 똑같으니까 그냥 냅두고, 여기도 별거 없으니까 냅두고.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
호피와 대화하세요.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
붙잡혀 있는 용에게 다가가세요.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
용의 알을 손에 넣으세요.
Aloha Mora.
너무 뜨거운 거 아니야? 용의 알.
I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
또야 또. 이놈의 장비. 파괴하기. 물의 배 의도.
That's a brilliant idea.
위젠웰드 묘약 됐고. 밀렵꾼들을 쓰러뜨리세요. 아이고 아프다. 컷. 넌 또 뭐야?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
We don't have time to need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
정말 어마어마한 일을 저지르고 다니는구나 이 친구들.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
아, 그 뼈다귀만
I
남았던
don't
그
think she
녀석?
knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
일단 돌아가자.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
오케이. 퀘스트. 포획 자루를 이용하여 디리코우를 포획하세요. 일단 뭐가 오겠죠? 일단 호그스미드로 가서 새로운 퀘스트가 있다고? 위즐리 교수님의 과제 20레벨에 도달하기. 아직 20레벨이 안 돼서 일단 인벤을 좀 비우고 오자. 그게 맞는 것 같다.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
용도 탈 것 같다고요? 여기 있는 게 용인가? 용은 아닌 것 같기도 하고 잘 모르겠네요. 이것만 봐서는 용 아닌 것 같아.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions.
그냥 날아다니는 거면은 날아다니는 것 같긴 하거든? 그래서 용인 것 같기도 하고.
What can I do for you today?
투명 마법약 일단 구매합니다.
A wise decision.
썬더브로
Thank you.
구매합니다. 그리고 판매 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 금나무 태안경 판매. 자, 그럼 미확인 이거 한번 확인하러 가보죠.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
필요 예방.
The Deke would like to talk with you when you have.
크라켄 망토. 무슨 일이지? 서브캐. 괜찮아. 거절한다.
Protego!
디리코울은 어디 있을까? 일단 여기서 나가야 되는 건 맞는 것 같고. 20레벨을 찍으라고 하니까 뭐 일단 다른 거 한번 해보죠. 투명 마법약 획득 사용. 썬더브루. 투명 마법이랑 썬더브루를 일단 만들긴 해야 돼. 알았어. 아, 위전월드 이거 큰일 났네. 꽉 찼는데. 아, 보름초 줄기. 아, 무화과나무 열매가 없네. 마디풀 가지도 없고. 아, 이건 또 돈 주고 사와야 되는데. 봄바르다. 여기 있나봐. 그러면 여기서 출발을 해서 날아서 갑시다. 오랜만에 빗자루 타고 가죠.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu power.
빗자루가 조작 자체는 편해. 짐승이 아니라서. 요 풍선들 한번 터뜨려 볼까? 오케이. 챌린지가 잠금 해제됐습니다. 저것도 경험치를 주는구나. 좋아, 어딨냐?
I should investigate. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
뭐야? 아. Oh no. 다 도망가 버렸잖아, 너 때문에. 한 마리 더 있는데? 저기? 아, 이 녀석. 다 도망가 버렸어. 돌려내. 돌아왔다.
레비오소.
오케이, 잡았고.
Assignment's all finished.
마법 동물 수업에 출석하기. 저기 되게 많은데?
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Petrificus totalis! Stop!
Accio. Depulso. Confringo.
Petrificus totalis!
A grave mistake.
Protego.
I know you're the one who saw it. You shouldn't go.
꺼져.
Petrificus totalis!
Accio.
Petrificus totalis!
Levioso.
말씀이 굉장히 빠르시네요.
Afraid to face me? I've seen you duel.
What have you done? Petrificus totalis!
말 겁나 빨라. 주문 외우는 속도가 굉장히 빠르신데.
Petrificus totalis!
컷. 어둠의 마법사 놈들. 또 있나?
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
어디 있을까?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
몇 개나 더 있는 거야?
Levioso. Accio.
아,
Are you even? We had Levioso. Confringo. Cabalso. Accio.
컷. 어떻게 올라가지 이거? 아하. 그래도 모르겠어. 일로에서 올라가는 건가? 뭐지? 뭔가 세 군데를 가야 되는 듯? 아하. 하나. 아까도 이런 식으로 세 개를 모았어야 되는 건가? 거미? 아, 이런 식으로 뭔가 변화가 일어나는 거구나. 오케이. 아무튼 레벨업. 저는 제 목적을 달성했기 때문에. 아, 그래도 온 김에 저거까지는 마무리하고 싶은데 찾기가 너무 힘들어.
Revelio. Accio.
어림도 없고요.
Revelio.
멀린의 시험을 클리어할 수 없다. 멀린의 시험 어딨냐? 멀린의 시험. 뭘까? 멀린의 시험. 눈에 보이는 건 다 했는데. 못 찾겠다. 포기. 빗자루 타고 올라가 보면 안 되냐고요? 거미 너니? 아, 거미 녀석. 근데 이게 왜 여기 있을까? 아,
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
그래, 다 이유가 있겠지. 미확인 의상. 오, 전설이야. 그래, 뭐 이것까지는 좋은데 도대체 멀린의 시험은 어떻게? 멀린의 시험 어디 있는겨?
Revelio.
딱히 안 보이죠? 이 정도 했으면 보일 법한데.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
딱히 뭐가 없네. 뭐지 이거? 여기 뭔가를 해야 되나?
Revelio.
뭘 해야 될까? 너냐?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
근데 이거 내가 얼음 주문이 없어서 안 되는 것 같은데?
Repulsor. Accio. Incendio.
불 아니고.
Lumos.
이거에 해당하는 속성이 없어가지고 안 되는 것 같아. 근데 무슨 속성이 필요한 걸까? 딱히 없는데. 이거 어떻게 하는지 모르겠어. 풀린 모양이 없는데.
Leviosa.
아, 레비오사였구나. no. 아, 안 돼, no.
Accio. Repulsor.
오케이. 격자무늬 조끼 교복. 이게 단가? 보상이 너무 시원찮아. 좀 더 보상이 좋았으면 좋겠어.
Revelio.
그리고 이 위쪽에 아 딜이 코올이구나. 내가 잡았던 애들. 그래 아무튼 완료했으니까 메인 퀘를 하면 될 것 같아요. 위즐리 교수의 과제를 완료하기. 지하 항구에서 필드 가이드 페이지를 수집하기. 도서관에 비치된 중급 변신술 관련 서적에서 필드 가이드 페이지를 수집하기. 일단 세계 지도. 응? 여기 맞아? 아 지하 항구구나. 지도상의 위치. 선착장. 근데 없어. 여긴데? 아니 호그스미드 말고 호그와트. 일단은 이쪽으로 먼저 와서 찾기 힘들다 진짜. 지도를 이렇게 만들면 너무 피곤한 것 같아.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
안 그랬으면 좋겠어. 왜 안 열리죠? 로딩에 시간이 걸리는구나. 구름다리 한뜰. 이동.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
이거구나. 이제 도서관에서도 수집을 해야 돼. 이거는 어떻게 먹는 거지? 아직도 몰라. 길이 여기서 끊겼는데? 도서관? 도서관으로 일단 가야 되나? 도서관, 별관. 온실에서 도서관 가는 게 빠른가?
What are you up to now?
안내를 해주긴 하네. 유령이 왜 저기 있냐고요? 그러게요. 물에 빠져 죽은 귀신이 있나? 와, 도서관. 페이지. 페이지.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Intermediate transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
재밌겠는데?
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
골든 스니젯.
The golden snidget.
Correct!
찍었습니다.
The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
펠릭스 펠리시스 아니야?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily
이거는
lucky,
그
Felix Felicis
소설이랑
is a
영화에서도
banned
나왔던
substance in
거죠.
all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
죽음의 성물.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
블러저 아니야?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry,
아,
but
퀘이플이야?
the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
거짓.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
지금은 안 돼.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio
고맙다.
ought to make quick work of this. Revelio.
Want to test
아니,
your knowledge on some more difficult
왜 이러는 거야 나한테? 이러지 마. 지금은 안 돼.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
오케이.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
변신 수업을 들으러 가자. 낮에 변신 교실에 출석하기. 잠깐 뭐야? 변신. 지도. 천문학동에서 변신교실.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
간다. 왜 하필이면은 징그럽게 나방으로 바꾸는 거야?
Beautifully done.
새 주문이 잠금 해제되었습니다. 위즐리 교수와 대화하세요.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
과제가 도움이 됐어요.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive.
아, 그럼요. 제가 마법약 조제는 또 공장을 돌리고 있습니다.
But it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
아니요.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
자, 다음 퀘스트는 무엇입니까? 와장창. 광산의 그림자 속에서. 와, 22레벨 돼야 된대요. 22레벨 될 동안 그러면은 다른 거 해야 되나? 그래, 마법 동물 수업에 출석하기 요거 합시다. 어쩔 수 없네요. 다른 수업이라도 들어야지.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much.
눈 큰 거 봐.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
아 정말요?
I completed your assignment, Professor.
봄바르다.
I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
물론이죠, 교수님.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
이런 위험한 주문을 학생한테 가르쳐도 되는 겁니까?
Exploding charm is highly volatile.
봄바르다.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead.
바로 사용해 보겠습니다, 교수님.
Try it on the pumpkins.
봄바르다.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
잘 배웠습니다. 봄바르다. 강력한 데미지를 유발하는 마법이다.
Excellent. You have it well in hand.
봄바르다. 자, 레벨이 안 돼요. 이제 뭐 해야 되지? 다른 거 해봅시다. 비행기 타러 갈까? 호그스미드 여기 풍선을 터뜨리세요. 퀴디치 경기장 주변 풍선을 터뜨리세요. 그래. 이 주변에 풍선이 있다 이거지? 아 저거네. 나머지 두 개는 나머지 풍선 어딨어? 왜 안 보이지? 어쨌든 이 안쪽에 있을 텐데. 아, 여기 있구나. 마지막 하나. 저기 있다. 오케이. 이것도 경험치를 준다고. 50이나. 겨울에 실제로 타면 귀실이겠지. 귀만실일까요? 이런 날씨에 진짜 타면 얼어 죽을 거야. 아, 이걸 못 터뜨려? 아씨. 근데 왜 이렇게 숨겨놨냐? 이렇게 숨겨놓을 일인가? 멀리내 시험도 있네. 그래서 마지막 하나는 어딨죠? 마지막 하나를 못 찾겠는데? 저건가? 저거는 좀 멀리 있는데? 이건 다른 거 같은데? 얘네들 막 얼마나 착하게 이렇게 다 몰려있잖아. 얼마나 좋아. 아씨, 이걸 못 맞춰. 오케이. 아, 어딨어. 딱 하나 남았는데. 풍선을 찾습니다. 아, 여기 있구나.
Brilliant.
자, 코가와 교수에게 돌아가세요. 빠른 이동이 빠르지가 않아. 너무 불편해. 느린 이동.
How did you
교수님.
get on with those tasks?
아, 물론 완료했죠. 그건 그렇고 이거 자물쇠 이거지. 아, 2레벨.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
그럼요.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up.
착한 학생인
you'll
척해
have a
계속.
spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius,
글레이시우스.
pay attention to your wand work.
이것은 무슨 마법입니까, 교수님?
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
대체 무슨 주문이길래요? 퍼즐을 풀 때도 사용할 수 있고 무해한 장식품에도 사용할 수 있습니다. 적을 얼려서 후속 공격 시 데미지를 증가시킵니다. 오.
There you go. Kicking them quick.
좋아요. 좋은 마법을 배웠습니다. (22레벨) 언제 찍죠? 보름초를 재배하고 수확하세요. 보름초 씨앗이 있었나? 갈릭 교수님. 투명 마법약 획득 사용. 썬더브루 획득 사용. 낮에 점술 수업에 출석하기. 이거는 할 수 있겠다. 추적. 지도. 점술 별관? 점술 교실. 온실에서 가면 되겠죠? 아닌가? 여기가 더 가깝나? 아직도 안 가본 데가 많아. 응?
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
어우, 되게 신기한 교실인데? 저 레게머리가 아니라 저 곱슬머리 흑인 여자애 너무 푸풀푸푼데? 점술 수업은 이렇게 진행되는군요.
So knowledgeable.
교수님.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition
점을
that
치셨군요.
you would follow through.
제가 해낼 거라고.
Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
사실 메인키를 하려고 하는데 레벨이 모자라서 쓸데없는 수업을 듣고 있는 저의 미래가 보입니다. 위험이 느껴져요.
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
디센도.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
어허, 저기다가? 좋아요. 대상을 아래쪽으로 움직이고 적을 땅에 내리쳐서 충격파를 일으키는 위력 마법입니다. 그렇다면 이것은 이것과 반드시 묶어서 써야겠구만.
Levioso, descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
훌륭하구만. 한 번 더 하자.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test.
아, 네, 교수님.
Outside of the classroom.
잘 배웠습니다. 근데 제가 경험치를 받았던가요, 교수님? 레벨이 안 오르는 것 같은데요, 교수님? 교수님 레벨이 너무 안 올라요. 포피와 대화하세요. 서브퀘를 해야지 되나? 세바스찬 퀘스트 좀 궁금하긴 한데. 투명 마법약을 획득하고 사용하세요. 요거 해볼까? 레벨이 너무 안 오른다 진짜. 마늘 교수님 하자고요? 플리펜도 보름초를 재배하고 수확해야 되는데 3가지 전투식물. 전투식물이 얘네만 있으면 되잖아. 동시에 사용하세요. 보름초를 재배하고 수확해라. 일단 필요의 방 가서 보름초 재배가 가능한지 좀 봅시다. 비나분. 아직 없네. 화분 크기가 잘못됐습니다. 아, 화분 크기를 바꿔야겠구나. 화분 크기. 잠깐만, 이거 화분 크기 바꾸려면은 일단 해금을 해야 되는데. 잠깐만 있어봐. 취소해, 취소.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
아니. 오케이, 일단 없애놓고. 호그스미드로 가서 돈이 될지 모르겠는데 일단 가봅시다. 빨리 레벨 올릴 수 있는 방법이 없을까? 전투를 많이 하면 되나? 가이드를 많이 찾으면 도움이 될 텐데. 열 수 있나?
Alohomora.
Revelio.
뭐지? 미확인 손 보호구. 아 맞아, 아까 거기 갔을 때 미확인 체크했었어야 되는데.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
하나밖에 못 사. 중형인지 대형인지 모르겠는데. 보름초? 보름초 중형일까 대형일까? 중형 화분 하나, 대형 화분 하나. 아, 살짝 모자라는데 괜찮을 것 같아. 이거 일단 팔고. 크라켄 망토는 좋네요. 기숙사 엠블럼. 둘 다 살 수 있겠는데? 야, 기왕이면 3개짜리 사고 싶긴 한데 돈 낭비 별로 하고 싶지 않거든? 하지만
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can
근데
do.
문제는 보름초를 내가 씨앗을 못 구한 것 같은데? 보름초 씨앗은 어디서 구하지? 선생님,
Hello. Be with you in a bit.
보름초는 대형 화분이구나. 씨앗은 매직리프에서 구매할 수 있습니다. 매직리프에서 안 샀나? 매직리프?
No one can say I don't keep a stack shelf.
매직리프. 매직리프가 어디야? JP핀. 매직리프가 어딨지? 여긴데? 아니, 내가 다 샀나?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
이미 다 샀나? 사긴 다 샀나 본데?
No one can say I don't keep a stack shelf.
일단 필요해 방. 자, 감정하고. 오, 둘 다 좋아. 장착을 해줍시다. 하나 뭐였죠? 오, 전설급. 스카프가 그래. 좋아. 그래, 뭐 이렇게 메고 다녀도 크게 상관없지. 하지만 의상은 꼭 교복으로 갈아입을 것이야. 이게 더 예쁜 것 같아. 장갑도 맨손이 훨씬 예뻐요. 아, 맞아. 이거 해야지. 배치를 해야지. 이거 어떻게 비우냐. 파괴하기. 파괴하기. 파괴하기.
The Deke would like to talk with you when you have
오케이. 비워. 요건 냅두고 여기다가 중형 구현 대형 됐어. 보름초 15분. 중형은 뭐 할 수 있어? 무화과 나무.
The Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
기다려 이 녀석. 하나 정도 더 하고 싶은데. 물량 뭐뭐 필요했지? 썬더브루랑 집중력은 필요 없고 투명 마법명, 마디풀 가지가 필요하구나. 마디풀 가지를 그러면은 마디풀 오케이. 좋아요. 마디풀이랑 뭐 이런 것들이 자랄 때까지 어디였지? 그 식물 팔던 아저씨 여긴가? 맨드레이크랑 하나씩 사서
What are you up to now?
식물 3종 신기를 모읍시다. 여기 맞아?
Levioso. My bite. Accio. Potato.
You've heard quite enough of our ranks. You're the little son that saved Treadwell. But we forget about that goblin help. Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Potato.
Luck! Nothing more than luck!
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Sender.
Now you've
Levioso.
Bring us your
just a matter of time.
Levioso.
아, no.
Incendio.
That'll just warm you up.
Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine.
Incendio.
이놈들. 잠깐, 지금 이게 중요한 게 아니야. 물리학 상점. 물리학 상점 어딨어?
This place has seen better days.
근데 얘네들이랑 싸워도 경험치 올라갔나?
Come here, crupmate. You may want to
헐?
move.
여기 아닌데? 그래, 이 아저씨.
See if there's something you need.
리필이 됐군요. 아, 돈이 없어. 치명적이다.
I shall hope to do business with you again.
크라켄 망토 왜 안 바꿨지? 아, 1100원이 필요한데?
Thank you for your patronage.
잠깐.
That's been a pleasure.
망토. 그래, 여기 있잖아. 장착하기. 그렇다고 이걸 팔기는 또 조금 아깝긴 한데 어떡하지? 어쩌긴 뭘 어째.
Pleased to see Aaron has his belonging. See if there's something you need.
당장 돈이 필요한데 별 수 없죠.
Thank you for your patronage. That's been a pleasure.
세 가지 전투 식물을 모두 획득했고 동시에 사용하세요. 일단 봅시다. 아, 노. 아, 죽었어? 아이. 너무 방심했나? 그래도 퀘스트는 완료됐겠지? 아니야? 퀘스트 안 됐어? 돈 주고 산 건 인정됐어. 좋아. 이놈의 개구리도 어디 갔냐? 개구리들아, 한판 붙자. 호그와트 교수님의 과제 뭔데? 아, 비행 연습하기? 아니, 그거 말고 이거 적들 다 어디 갔어? 그 많던 친구들. 저건 또 뭐야? 히포그리프인가? 여기구나. 아.
Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Protego. Levioso. Accio.
이 녀석, 네 혀를 잡아 빼버리겠어. 컷. 이 녀석. 좋아요. 혀가 본체라고요? 오름초만 수확하면 돼. 아, 아직 한참 남았어. 뭐하지?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
왜 이렇게 오래 걸려? 다른 퀘스트. 잠깐만, 이거 아, 얘네들도 한참 걸리네. 비행 연습이나 할까? 이런 퀘스트 하면은 그래, 세바스찬 퀘스트나 해보자. 마냥 이거 기다릴 수도 없고. 어디 있는 거지, 이 녀석? 세바스찬이 어디 있는데? 아하. 이동. 세바스찬?
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
잠깐만, 너 아니야.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
어둠의 마법에 대해서 궁금해지네.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
말해주지 않아도 괜찮아.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
좀 궁금하기는 해.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
아니, 들어본 적 없어.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
선택의 여지가 없었던 것 같은데.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
그래.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
야,
Answer me this! Today I received a letter thanking
먹을 게 잔뜩 있다. 좋겠다.
If I discover that you have been using Polyjuice Potion again, I shall write to the headmaster and ask him to expel you. Mark my words!
맨날 혼난다. 누구한테 혼나는 거야 대체? 잃어버린 아이. 호그스필드에 있는 네티를 만나세요. 식사는 집요정들이 만든다고요?
Not sure how I'd fare.
Concerning.
I would not want someone like Harlow looking.
아, 여기 있구나 바로.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where could Archie have gone?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
아드님은 괜찮을 거예요.
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave in case he comes back home.
저희가 아드님을 찾아볼게요.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Revelio.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
난 안 보였는데.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child.
Revelio.
We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Protego.
Arresto momentum.
아, 늦었다.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need
Revelio.
again.
어디로 갔니?
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
세스트랄? 세스트랄.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still
안 돼.
do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some
아씨.
comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was a
들어와.
That's quite
이 녀석.
helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways. But in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so
Revelio.
clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us
어.
keep moving.
야, 빨리
We must
와.
find Archie.
웃긴 녀석이네, 이 녀석.
Levioso. Expulso. Protego. Expulso. Survive long Incendio. Also. Protego. Incendio.
아이고, 아이고, 아이고.
That's the best you can do. Also. Send up. Hey. Accio. You've made it. No.
해치웠나?
They got what they deserved.
조금만 더 하면 레벨업 할 수 있어. 또 이런
Not
곳이야?
expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
복잡할 거 없어. 다 죽여버리면 돼.
Descendo. Accio.
못 부수나?
Revelio.
못 부순다고?
don't think he saw it happen.
Incendio!
He's just a child.
Confringo!
This is
Expelliarmus! Defendo! Accio!
컷.
Accio! Levioso!
Expulso!
Accio! You regret that! Incendio! Confringo!
캐트린 하거티.
Still no match for me.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Pay for your deed.
Descendo!
Made a great mistake.
Incendio! Confringo!
You're going to regret that. Knew you were still hanging up.
잠깐. 마법이 하나 빠져 있어.
Confringo! Incendio!
해치웠나?
They got what they deserved.
오케이 21레벨. 어딨니?
Revelio!
어딨어 얘? 어딨어? 아래층에 있는데? 이거를 어떻게 부수지?
Bombarda! Confringo!
아 내려가는 길이 있구나. 평범하게.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
괜찮아. 시끄럽게 떠들어도 돼.
We need to get this open.
Aloha Mora!
오는 놈 다 죽이면 되니까.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
아 정말 죽었구나.
We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
자동 이동? 오케이. 비클 부인과 대화하세요. 부인.
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
이미 쫓기고 있는걸요.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickel. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn
오케이,
more about
퀘스트
Mr.
완료.
Bickel's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
경험치 180.
Thank you for your help today.
역시 서브퀘를 좀 해야 되는구만.
Off on another adventure, are we?
자, 22렙이 될 때까지 계속 서브퀘를 하도록 하겠습니다. 용에 대한 보고 포피와 대화하세요. 포피 호그스미드에 있군요. 맞아? 아, 여기 있구나.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
여드름 치료제 뭐냐고요? 그런 게 있었어? 서브퀘가 정말 많다.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
같이 용을 찾아서 확인해 보자.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
란록과 관련된 일이야.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
알았어. 결국 새로운 퀘스트는 시작되지 않는구나. 여기서 받을 수 있는 서브퀘나 한번 받아볼까?
Glad you came.
To go into the forest.
누구세요? 클레멘타인 윌러지?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I
희귀한
come
나비?
near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally
본론부터
intense
말해주실래요?
fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
한번 생각해 볼게요.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
나비들을 따라가기. 시로나.
Don't forget, the
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lord Gog?
실은 함께 협력하기로 했어요.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for
위젠일드
her
묘약
supply of
재료는
Wiggenweld potion.
나한테 굉장히
And
많지.
you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
다녀오도록 해볼게요.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade.
별로
Please do
흥미로운
give Dot my
퀘스트가
love.
없다.
I saw what you did.
좀 더 흥미로운 퀘스트가 있었으면 좋겠다. 고의가 아니었습니다. 오케이. 그렇지, 이 경험치가 쏠쏠하지.
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Alohomora.
자물쇠 풀어도 경험치 주나? 자물쇠 푸는 걸로는 경험치 안 주는 것 같네요.
Revelio.
살짝 아쉽구만. 뭐야 이거?
Revelio.
돌아다닐만 해. 경험치 주는 거 보면. 레벨 2 자물쇠. 잠김. 그냥 잠겼어. 이렇게 그냥 아무거나 막 먹어도 되는 거야? 여기는 음식에 대한 값을 치르지 않는 게 보통의 세계관인가?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
지하에
steam power.
아 이거 저거 다리 밑에 있는 거 아니야? 아닌가? 맞네, 이거 저거네. 눈깔 달린 상자네.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
아, 3레벨 자물쇠.
Can't imagine how
요놈들하고 싸우면 경험치 얼마나 주나 한번 보자. 겨울엔 나팔꽃이 안 피나봐. 아무래도 추워서. 컷. 10 정도 주네요. 10.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
짜다 짜. 어허. 텐트 안에 눈이 온다고요? 세상에. 게임을 그렇게 만들어 버리다니.
Incendio.
일단 이거 먹고. 와, 여기 아무것도 없어? 아, 있잖아. 오케이. 미확인 머리 보호구. 좋아요. 뭔가 하나 더 있을 텐데.
Revelio.
저 위에?
Revelio.
아, 저 위에 있구나.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
오, 경험치 많이 준다. 100. 요 정도면 할만하네요. 할만해, 할만해. 풍선이나 좀 터뜨려 볼까? 낙뎀이 없는 건지 그렇게 안 높아서 그런 건지 잘 모르겠네요.
Wonder who lives here.
오케이. 경험치 50.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
안녕하세요.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
저한테 조금 있대요.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
고맙습니다.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
동굴을 찾아 들어가세요. 갑자기?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
저 동굴을 말하는 건데? 뭐가 됐든
I find the rarest beasts in the forest.
덤벼.
I do.
Incendiary.
You're not going to lie.
You're that hypocrite thief. You're the most solid.
Descender.
Just how many witches and wizards have you finished off?
You just got lucky.
Accio. Corso. Potato.
I'll get that goblin helm back.
Incendio. Confringo.
Avoiding our problem. You dare say what a fire!
죽어라. 오케이. 좋아요.
Revelio.
귀울림? 저기 위로 올라가야 되는데. 오케이.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
조금 깊을라나?
Leave the hall clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find. Better have a look around. See about the hall clumps and the box of letters.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
That's all the hall clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
호클럼프가 잔뜩 있네요.
Confringo.
Either I'll have to
Okay.
fight that troll.
Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
아이고 아이고 아이고. 아이고.
Bombarda. Confringo.
아이고 아이고 아이고.
Potato. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
해치웠나?
Should think they felt that in London.
허접한 녀석이구만. 어디로 가야 되지? 여긴가? 아 잠깐. 이거는 미처 예상 못했는데. 조금만 더 열심히 하면 22렙을 찍을 수 있을 것 같아. 스카이림은 언제 해주실 건지 알려주세요. 스카이림은 신작 다 끝나야 아마 가능할 것 같습니다. 신작이 언제쯤 끝날지는 저도 정확히 말씀을 드리기가 좀 어려울 것 같네요. 아마 4월달쯤에는 신작 러시가 좀 잠깐 뜸하니까 그때쯤 시간이 나지 않을까요? 시로나한테 바로 갑시다. 날아가면 될 것 같아. 여기 퀘스트 추가됐다. 밀렵한 알. 포피와 대화하세요. 일단 여기 먼저.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenwell potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
도와드릴 수 있어서 기뻐요.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
참된 친구. 경험치 180. 아직 이걸로도 부족해. 그러고 보니 포피가 이 근처에 있었는데. 여기 있네요.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy,